Hello, heisters. What is up in the neighborhood? In the heisterhood? How we doing, friends? GM underscore Tom Try says hello, Mr. Almir. Hello, GM underscore Tom Try. GM, is that for Game Master? Boopa is in chat. Hola, Mr. Payday. Unbond says hi. Jones says there he is. Here I am. There you are. How we doing, heisters? How we doing in the YouTube chat, in the Steam chat, in the Twitch chat? How are we all doing? Roma 2008-02 says greetings to Almir the King. Wow. We royalty now, are we? Random Videos Bro 176 says, what's your thoughts on mods in Payday 2? Where have you been the past 2 streams? The only thing we've been doing, Random, is playing modded heists. So I'm all for. Except mods that allow you to screw up the experience of your fellow co-heisters. But other than that, I am very good with it. Bottleneck says, hey Almir, I wonder if you have any tips for game development. I do have tips. So I'm part of the board of an education, a game education in Sweden called Future Games. And I think my top tip to you is to have the passion and act on it. Like nothing happens if you just sit around. You just need to start. Baby steps. Whatever it is you want to do. If you don't know what you want to do, try coding, see if you like that. Try making art. Try all of it, yeah? And then if you're really serious about it, about game development, I suggest you apply for a game developer school. And not knowing where you live, I would assume there is a school like that in your country. But yeah, those are my high-level tips. The Visor Man says, I joined the stream just for some medic bag. Well, you are much welcome. Ed Cox, thank you. Finally a friendly individual. Ed Cox is saying, Almir, do you feel better after illness? I do feel much better. Thank you very much. Today I feel it really left my body, kinda. Almir, hit the griddy, please. Which is the griddy? Is it this one? Is that the griddy? I'm not too familiar with all that TikTok speak. TRPS says, I play Payday 2 on my PS5. Is there going to be an update before Payday 3 comes out? TRPS, we have no updates planned for Payday 2 on consoles, unfortunately. The Chillionaire says, they like that. All right. Corpse says hi. Corpse. That reminds me of a quote from Marcus Aurelius where he said, we are all just corpses with souls. Oof. Anyway, my name is Almir. I'm one of the developers here at the Payday Studio Overkill Starbreeze. With me today in the room I have Sebastian, the Mystery Man. And in chat we have Elizabeth, who is our community and influencer manager, and we also have Abomination Jones, Overkill underscore Jones, our trusted ally. And today we will play Payday 2. We will ask our dearly beloved, who always join us. I'm looking at you, Shaddai, and Boopa even though I haven't seen you for a while, to allow some room for some newer folks to join in, yeah? So if you can just take a step back, relax, and just enjoy the ride, yeah? And we'll see if we can get some new blood into the heists. Well, yesterday, we released a new DLC for Payday 2. And in this DLC, we added weapons. So I figured we'd start the stream by looking at these weapons. What do you say? So, Sebastian, do you mind? Just had to have a sip of my drink. All right, so this website that you can see in front of us showcases the 3 new deadly weapons that we've added to the game. First off is the Amarok 900. Yes, it is the AWP from CSGO. We added it. We spoke to Valve. We said, either you give it to us or... But it's there. It's got a couple of different looks depending on the conversion kit you use. The dragon lore is there. And if you never had the money to acquire the dragon lore in CSGO, well, now is your chance to kinda own it in Payday 2. And yes, it does make the sound. What else do we have? We have the Campbell. The P is silent, right, Sebastian? The Campbell 74 LMG. It's got this default, very LMG look to it. And if we go from default to off-world, you will notice it looks kind of different, yeah. And this gun has a pretty special attachment. It has a flamethrower underbarrel. So if you press 4 on your keyboard when you use it, it will suddenly start to fire. How about that? Last but not least, we have the Deimos shotgun. Look at that beauty. Look at it pointing at you. And we also have it in default, but also flatline. And this is how flatline looks. How about that? Do we have any heisters in chat who have acquired said weapons? What are your thoughts? Do you have a favorite? Let me hear it, chat. Skitsy XD says, Deimos shotgun looks sexy. Yeah, you could say that. I can get behind that. Do we have any text for the website, Sebastian? We have the trailer. Yeah, let's play the trailer, Heisters. Let's play it. How about that awesome trailer made by our fellow colleague Nico? Well done, Nico. Yeah, the cheeky breaky comment, yeah? Gabs F14 says CS2 crossover when? Yeah, that's a good question. Fever Dream Johnny says, ooh, very nice. I love y'all. Still work on this game. Are y'all gonna quit Payday 2 once 3 is out? We haven't announced anything like that. And obviously, as the year progresses, we'll let you know more about what's gonna happen with Payday 2, what's gonna happen with Payday 3. So let us get back to you on that. Sneaky Bakey says Red Angel 031. Yes, indeed. And we are aware of a few issues with the new DLC weapons, like the LMG, for example. Campbell 74 has a laser sight equipped, but it's misaligned. It's a known issue that we are working on, so don't worry about it. Last stream we played a ton of modded heists. Today we're gonna just play normal heists, so that will allow for more people to join that otherwise haven't downloaded any mod. Potterman asks, is the shotgun supposed to be AP or not? The shotgun wasn't supposed to have AP. It was removed before launched, but a lot of our partners who got in early access didn't get that info, so they added that it will have it. So unfortunately, that's our mistake. Gun Poke Chong Mo says, will Payday 3 owner add a banana gun to an April Fool's joke? Well, it depends on next year's April Fools, yeah? We'll see if Payday 3 manages to continue the April Fool's jokes that we've done over the years for Payday 2. Maya Banco says, hey Almir, you folks at Overkill are killing it with these new DLCs. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Maya. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And those thanks should go to our dear development team, who are fantastic at what they do. We have some of the best game developers in the world working here. I'm getting some Payday 3 questions here that I'm gonna give a carpet, like a wide answer to. For example, BNE guy on YouTube says, will Payday 3 have mass customization? Any question regarding Payday 3, I cannot answer it today, unfortunately. We will talk about Payday 3 eventually, but not now. Not yet. How about we just get to the heisting, shall we? So, obviously, I've got the 3 new guns here. Obviously, I'm gonna start using the LMG. How could I not? I mean, look at it. Jesus. This looks like from the future. So we're gonna try that. I look like from the future. And we're gonna go in sneaky breaky. No, we're not. We're gonna go full loud. That's what's up. So, let me host a game. Let me see what... Oh yeah, we still have the modded content there. Almir's Games bonus mission. We need to play that. Next time we play modded streams, we'll make sure we play that. Also, didn't we get to play... Matt requested us to play a modded heist. Matt will keep that in mind. You will have to remind us probably next time we play modded heists to honor that that very kind donation that you gave at the time.
Right, still working on the rat's identity, but I do know that since our little caper at their headquarters, the feds have moved him to a safe house.
Let's go with this one, shall we?
His identity, but not his location. Silly prick.
All right, feel free to join me. And Shaddai, if I see you in here... I'm kidding. Wakey, wakey, little baby. Where's my car? Welcome. Kebab, welcome. Oh, Clover wearing that nice hat. You almost look a bit like Ozzy Osbourne. And Frog in a Box with Almir mask. How kind of you. Isn't that cool? We just got a new message here from Despresso. Do you see it as an accomplishment what you and your team accomplished with the diesel engine? Oh yeah, absolutely. Are you kidding me? The development team for Payday 2 over the years have made wonders with the tech that we have for Payday 2. With Payday 3, we are moving from Diesel to Unreal. And Unreal is a very modern engine, which allows us the opportunity to do a lot of cool stuff. You'll know eventually what I'm talking about. How about we get started, friends? Toons Payday in chat. Playing Scrabble right now. How the fuck do I win this? That's a good idea. I'm not that good at Scrabble, unfortunately.
All right, finally, we're going after the rat.
You're on your own, Toons.
Wants to screw us all. Time to put him down. We know he's currently bunkering down in an FBI safe house.
Alright, we're gonna find the rat.
These safe houses are usually built
Okay, deal with that. Oh, this is the post hot dog yawn. Sorry, Heisters, I had to squeeze hot dogs in before stream. At some point, we'll probably do another mukbang stream, but not today.
now. I'm betting there will be evidence against us in there too. So it would be
Unknown Chaos in the YouTube chat asks, can you tell us if and when Payday 3 will be available for pre-order? I cannot comment on anything Payday 3 other than what you already know, Unknown Chaos, but I appreciate you asking, because that tells me that you're interested. We're just waiting for Where's My Car? Who's playing as Hila? Amnethism says Payday 2 music slaps. Yes, it does. It's thanks to wonderful composers such as Gustavo, who is the current reigning compositor. Composer. It's a different thing. Composer, and Simon Wickland, and Overkill Bubba, and Le Castlevania, and Alesso, and Gustav Grefberg, even one of the founders of Starbreeze. So yeah, a lot of talented artists have made Payday music what it is today. And we are obviously going full loud, that's why I'm running towards the gate. Oh. Did I pick the right gun? Did I pick the... Yeah. Now we're talking. Yeah, so we're going loud, obviously. Let's enjoy the... I want a balcony like this. Look, it's got so much space. It's wonderful. Corp says, I think it would be kind of cool to have levels from Hotline Miami to the game. Yeah, you know, we did... When we did the Hotline Miami collaboration, we chose to create new levels, like, inspired by Hotline Miami, but to actually have a, like, a Hotline Miami level, yeah, that would be cool. I feel the spray is very high on this gun. But it's also an LMG, so it kind of is what it's about, right? Shout out to Valve that allowed us yet again to use their assets to collab on Payday 2 stuff. Always a pleasure. We might actually be the game that has done the most Valve collaborations ever. Because we have Left 4 Dead stuff in Payday 2, we have Team Fortress 2 stuff in Payday 2, we have CSGO stuff in Payday 2. I mean, come on. You tell me one other game that does that, and I'll buy you a coffee. Oh, I won't. Because you can't tell me. Because we are the number one. So it's a moot question. Fearless Play says, we love the collabs. Yeah, I think it's a give and take with collabs, Fearless. when we do good collabs, it's great. When we do bad collabs, no names mentioned, it sucks. So and I think we've learned a lot over the years what to do and what not to. So. Remind me not to stand out there, because I will be going down. Oh, we actually haven't done a collab with Dota 2. I don't think so, at least. Oh. Maybe we'll find a way, now that they've expanded their map and everything.
The captain will pull this one out. Get the thermal lance onto the panic-proof door.
Dum ba dum bum bum bum. Bum ba dum bum bum bum. Bum ba dum bum bum bum. Bum ba dum bum bum bum. How we doing, chat? Rose says, how would a collab with Dota 2 work? Something that we talked about doing a long time ago in Dota 2 was to add make an announcer pack with Bane, but we never got around to it, so it probably never will happen. There's always, you know, there are so many good ideas, stuff we want to do, but there is only so much time. So we gotta prioritize. But that would have been nice, I think. A lot of people would have appreciated hearing Bane in Dota 2. Oh, yes. Hot Dog Jan number 2. Chatdale says, Boopa, just checking, I wasn't there at the beginning. Did Almir say he wanted new players for this stream? Yes, I did, but after this one, if I remake the lobby, anyone can join. Just think it's nice to allow people who otherwise wouldn't be able to join, because we have so many of you are so incredibly fast at getting into the game. It's impressive. Just spice things up, you know? Maybe next we change me, because I am not performing. I'm just going down. Yeah, Almir, share my build. You want to be a pro like me? This is not a build for pros, alright? You can go through. This is the Almir build. It's a toast build. It's toasty. Yeah, Chetale, we usually say Thursdays are fresh blood only, but I think like after the first one, anyone can join. We don't want to be we don't want to exclude anyone really. We just want to spice things up. I'm destroying your kitchen. Pizza Tower collab? You're a funny one, aren't you? Stick in a Box says, wish I didn't work Thursdays to join in on the festivities. Yeah, well, you are here in spirit and in chat, so we're all good. We can still have fun. Oh, Go Aid says, heist with Almir? When we getting date with Almir? I will have to pay date the heist first, and we haven't made that game yet. Probably never will, for obvious reasons. Ingcheck says, how does it feel to play your own game? Right now it feels... Play the tape. Is it true? It feels good. I think it felt much more exciting 10 years ago when we launched the game, because then even for us everything was like, oh, we hope they like this, we hope they like that. But now I know you're fans, I know you like the game. So and I've played so much Payday the Heist and Payday 2 over the years, like it's crazy. Obviously not as much as some of the most dedicated heisters, but you have to remember, like, every day I talk about Payday. I work on Payday stuff, whether it's Payday the Heist, Payday 2, Payday 3, whatever. It's all about Payday, right? So it never kind of leaves me. It's always with me. So yeah, it's a special situation. But I've said this many streams, and I'll say it again. Playing Payday 2 with you heisters is one of the big joys of my life. So I'm happy to do it. Stu the Do asks, Almir, would the Overkill team be interested in making like a roguelike Payday mode in the future? Yeah, I think like the Payday team are interested in doing anything that makes Payday into a better game. But if we have a roguelike mode, sorry, third hot dog yawn. I don't think we have that planned, and I think it would require a lot of work to create and design a mode that is based around some kind of roguelike concept. Something I would love for us to add is a hardcore mode for Payday 2. So if you go into custody, you go to jail, like for life. So your character is deleted, and you have to start over again. I think that would be hella fun. It would give heisting a completely new level of intensity, you know, knowing that if you go down, then you're done. Ardakan says, who are you? Why are you streaming this channel? Who I am? I am one of the developers of this game. And why do I stream here? Because it's our channel. And you're welcome. Sobe414, will there be an Almir brand beard oil? Maybe in my next career I will start making beard products, but not as long as I work on this, I think. Oh, Higgy0110 says, Payday with a hardcore mode, I wouldn't complain. Yeah, me neither, I would love to play that. I'm an Avenger. Hector's the rat? No. Alright, we need to find and secure the evidence. Who the hell are these guys? Ex-military? Do you remember heisters when the only thing the cops could yell was Mozambique? Mozambique! Oh my god, it made me nuts. I can't hear that word without hearing those cops in my ears, in my brain. Snuffington asks, how do I get more stingers? I do believe you get them by unlocking more infamy levels. That's one way to do it. And I also believe maybe some stingers are available in a few DLCs. I can't recall top of my head. Playing Crime War and Holdout will also give you more stingers. I'm carrying evidence. Where do we secure it? Heisters. We gotta give it to Bile. Trying to steal my pie. Who is this streamer? Ex-military? That's funny, Makina Valsi. You're a funny one, aren't you? Okay, I shouldn't be here. I mean, this is a fresh group, but they're still pros. I mean, all the heisters I seem to be playing with are absolutely fantastic at this. It's like a cakewalk. Oh. Oh, here I go again, and it's time for me to go down again. Thank you. Where's my car? Ooh, escape available. Let's get the frick out of here. Okay, another one. Alright, we'll play with the same group once more, because they were so freaking good at this. So that is your reward, to suffer yet another heist with me. Don't worry about it, where's my car? German internet, you say. We're happy to wait for you to load in. Alright, so stick around, we'll play another heist together. GG kebab, GG frog in a box. Well played. You're pros. You're goddamn pros. Use the Dragon Lore Sniper, Almir, says Belly Basher 77. Alright then, I'll use it. I'll switch. Nah, man, we're good. Sebastian is telling me to change my skill sets and everything, but we all know that's not gonna help me. We all know it's got... Oh, sure, I can do that though. We can change it to the... Let's just go for the MP40. Let's keep it World War II style. I'm seeing questions about Raid, how it was when we released that game. So obviously Lion Game Lion did their utmost effort to create a great game. Unfortunately, I think we fell short of the community expectations for that game. But I think we all grew richer from the experience. What are we playing now?
Texas.
We haven't played
It's a big place.
Midland Ranch in 3 months, so let's do that. We're doing a death sentence? No, let's do it on Death Wish. Alright, you ready? Despresso says, ever seen the Gaben room in Half-Life 1? Or Half-Life? Stick in a Box says, oh, speaking of Raid, did you get to work closely with John Cleese or now, Mary? Yeah, I worked with John. Met him twice. He is a sir, is he not? Sir John Cleese? I would assume so. He deserves it anyway. So, if you don't know Heisters, I'm a huge Monty Python fan. And I obviously was one of the people pushing to add John Cleese to Payday 2 and Raid eventually. So John plays Old Stone in Payday 2. And we made the Hoxton housewarming party and introduced him there as Hoxton's butler, his family butler. We worked on that script over 2 days in London. Got to meet him and had a great time. And then I met him even more. I met him at least 3 times because we had to do the voice recording as well in London. Back when Tid Cooney worked with us. Godspeed, Tid. And then we also worked together on Raid. And here's a fun fact for you. John Cleese was initially supposed to play the role of the Führer. And as we arrived to set, like everything is prepared, everything is ready, he sits down in the chair and he goes, I'm not gonna do that. And we like lost our jaws dropped to the ground, to the floor I'm in. And what we do, well, we had to find a new role for John in Raid. And we had to find someone else to play the Führer. And eventually we resolved it, and I think the end results turned out great. But imagine that, sitting there with John and him going, I'm not gonna do the part I signed to do. No, I don't want to do that. I want to do something else. And then we just had to roll with it. So this is what you get. That's a funny trivia. Obviously, I love and respect John Cleese to the world and back. I think he is a fantastic human being. I think he is incredibly funny, one of the smartest people I've met, and the type of person you're just inspired by meeting, you know. No matter how old or young you are, he's just a fantastic individual. And I asked him for some kind of memorabilia, and he gave me a cup, like a mug, and on it he wrote, "Nothing much matters." And either he's a Nirvana fan or there is a deeper philosophical meaning to what he said. We're not stealthing heisters, you know me. Come on, let's just open the gates and get it done with. Yeah, exactly. It's all good. Get me up! Alright. Let's do this. Oh, we lost someone? Oh, we lost our German. Unfortunate. Oh, it's a civilian. Sorry about that. Oh, it's super nostalgic for me to hear Chains yell down on the ground. Damien Poitier is such a good voice. How do I say that? He's such a good voice actor is what I'm trying to say. He's also a great actor. I'm just saying his voice is very payday. Asked, you know, whether or not he wanted to continue portraying Chains. He just said, Damien, I am Chains. Isn't that just such a rock star thing to say? I love that. He is Chains, for sure. Mathelser says, get your herb tea ready. Your herb tea. Ooh, Sebastian, can you take note of this? Krabic Gangster says, Almir, will Jiro's tattoos ever be fixed? We've reported it to the dev team, Krabic Gangsters, you know, so your feedback is not in vain. We've spoken to the dev team. I guess it's a question of priorities. You know, we've got a lot of stuff cooking in the kitchen, and I think it is up to them to decide when they have time to fix it. But appreciate you noticing that. Mega Translate says, Almir, one down, death sentence when? Are you kidding me? One down with me? I've done one down, and yeah, it's not a pretty sight. It's also too late in the afternoon for me to expend that much energy in trying to survive. I'm doing as poorly enough at it as it is. Oh, let me just quickly fix the chat here. Sorry about this. Sorry about that. Now we're back. Blue asked, did Erika Tabari voice Dallas or just act him in the short movie? Well, it's not just, right? So let me make this clear for you, Blue. So in some cases, the actor portrays the likeness and the voice acting of the character. For example, Chains is portrayed by Damien Poitier and also has the likeness of Damien. Whereas in the case of Dallas has, since the beginning of time, since Payday the Heist, been voiced by a talented individual whose name is Simon Kerr. And it's funny because he's British. yet he portrays an American, just like Christian Bale does. No introduction necessary. However, for the web series, we wanted to have someone who looked like Dallas. And unfortunately, Simon does not look like Dallas, even though he sounds like Dallas. So what we had then is Eric at the Bari, who did a great job performing as Dallas in the web series and other live action content we've done. And he also does his own voice in those, because it would feel weird to dub it, you know? Also like kind of disrespectful towards Eric in that case. And in game it continues to be Simon, because Dallas is Dallas in game. So that's what, yeah, that's how it is. And this depends on from heister to heister, you know, depending on who. Blue says, I think Eric did amazing though. Yeah, he did. He's fantastic. And we are good friends, and he is an extremely talented actor. Here's me missing my first 4 shots with AWP. There we go. 5th one is the charm, as they say. Yeah, just like I play CS, I miss everything. So I'm just role-playing myself here. Looks great though, the gun. And the music is a banger. Can you not fire at me while I'm scoping? Thank you very much. On the road again. There we go. Chat Dale says Derek Ray is both voice and face. Love the boy. Yeah, Derek Ray is fantastic. I spoke to him recently when we made the April Fool's joke. We had a very long and good chat. He is Derek Ray is such a fan of being Houston. He loves Payday. He loves the Payday community. If you haven't, make sure you follow him on Twitter and let him know what you think. Same goes for Eric at the Bari or Damon Poitier. They are all active individuals on Twitter and elsewhere. So follow them and let them know that you love them and their performances. And I mean, Derek has been such a huge part of Payday 2. Being the stand-in for Hoxton, being in the web series, that's him, you know, being an actor, both the voice and the likeness of it. So I'm going down again here. It's intentional, let's say it's intentional at least. Would like to know about the Hoxton thing. What Hoxton thing? Bal says, oh, and why couldn't you get Hoxton's voice actor back when Payday 2 was still in development until 2 years later? So it's not a question of couldn't. When we made Payday 2, initially we had this crazy idea that, well, let's make heisters be able to create their own heister, like in Skyrim or whatever. And then we made a new voice line series with something we call Cowboy Dallas. And when I heard that, it was so bad. Like, oh, we can't do this. And you know, we only had a very short time to make Payday 2. It was created, Payday 2 was made in less than 18 months. A year and a half, less than that. So when you have so little time, you need to be clever, because we were only 30, 40 people at the time making the game. When you're a small team and you have a little time, you have to be clever about what you do. So we agreed then as a team that let's keep the OG4, remove the idea that you can customize your own heister, because that would introduce a ton of work that we didn't have time to do, and it wouldn't add to the narrative, to the gang. It would make it something else. And do we have a medic bag? Oh, thank you. You're such a kind fellow, Gabs. Appreciate you. And I'll try not to die again. So why didn't we add Hoxton? Well, when we made that decision, we had already introduced Houston into the narrative. So we never got around to adding Hoxton. But what we did was that we saw the fans, in the community, going like, what the frick? Who's Houston? Where is Hoxton, my beloved? And we were like, what do we do now? And then one of you heisters, I don't remember who, said, maybe he's in jail. On Steve. And I remember reading that going, yeah, wait a minute. Maybe he is in jail. Maybe that's what we do. So what we did was, based on that community feedback, we created the storyline of Hoxton. That yes, he is in fact in jail. And yes, that was an original thought and something we had planned all along. And then we made the Hoxton breakout and everything you know and love about Hoxton's reintroduction into Payday 2. So it started with you, heisters. Without you complaining, we would never have added Hoxton again, probably. So, and Pete Gold, the voice actor of Hoxton, is very happy about that. Obviously, because he loved portraying Hoxton. And was very sad to hear that we hadn't thought of him for Payday 2. Chatdale says the community having a giant impact on the game with a small comment is my favorite trope. Yeah, but it's true. And I mean, if you are a good developer, in my opinion, you listen to your community. And if you see a comment that make something tick in your brain, like click, then that's something that you should treasure. And I think in our case, we really made something good about it. Don't keep me waiting, you dwankies. Locke, portrayed by the ever so talented Ian Russell. Fantastic voice actor as well. Can I help you? I love the firing rate on this gun. It feels really good to shoot. Something that doesn't feel that good. I'm on my last down. I'm going out. Ah! All right. Let's look at what Kabob is doing. F, yeah. Thanks, Box. We can still look at me. Alright, this will give me more time for chat. Hello, chat! Rip Almir is his no name, Void Oblivion. F, yeah, thank you. Thank you kindly. Not to fish in a trench coat, says Almir in prison. What will he do? Yeah, we'll have to play Breakfast in Tijuana after this, I think. In order to remedy the storyline. Double Chris P says, will Payday 3 have anti-cheat? I can't comment on anything Payday 3 yet, but you can expect to know more about questions like these in the near future. Chatdale says, like I said before, having the game going for 10 plus years means you did something right, so hey, despite mishaps and the oopsies, you can pat yourselves on the back. Thank you very much, Chatdale, appreciate your comment, and we are very privileged as a studio to have such a loving community and such an understanding community, because we have screwed up over the years, and when we've done so several times, the community chose to forgive us and to continue working with us. And that's the reason why we're still around, literally. So thank you for your support. Elefantbusken, vad tycker du om vädret vi haft idag? Vädret har varit så där idag, va? I alla fall i Stockholm. Sorry, Eisters, just some Swedish there between Elephant Bush and myself. These things happen. Double Crispy says, what are your thoughts on the current state of cheaters in Payday 2 then? Obviously, no anti-cheats means better mod support, which most people love, but there's also a plethora of cheaters, which can be very frustrating. Yes, so this is the two-sided, the two-edged blade of having a game that is built on peer-to-peer, right? And especially Diesel that has no anti-cheat whatsoever. So the beautiful thing with it is that it makes modding relatively easy, and I say relatively because it's not easy. However, the price you pay is that if you can mod, you can also cheat. So yeah, it's a double-edged sword, and definitely something that the dev team has taken a lot of learnings from for Payday 3. But we'll speak more about that at a later. Hagel 2 dagar innan valborgsmässoafton. Yeah, it's crazy, Elephant Bush. It's nuts. It's funny because I spoke to a colleague who's a bit more senior than I, and I said this has to be the worst weather in Stockholm in a very long time, and he said no, it's absolutely not. But heck yeah, it was. I think I saw somewhere, I read somewhere that not in 100 years has it been this bad in Stockholm, because this winter was a proper winter, like a Game of Thrones winter. And I'm a December child, but I still hated it. So there you go. Why can I live for, like, I've been doing fairly well the past few streams, not going down like an idiot, but this, it seems my going down is caught up to me, because this stream I've been doing nothing much but just going down and having my dear team here pick me up. We're gonna trigger and defend the thing. No scoping it. Let's go. Oh, he survived. Oh, the hot dogs are making me so slow. My aim is shit. Where am I even going? That has to have hurt a lot. Moobot, our friendly bot, is reminding you all that you can now wishlist Payday 3 on Steam. Yes, I said it. All of you who were worried it's gonna be an Epic exclusive. It wasn't. It is now available to be wishlisted on Steam. So make sure you wishlist it. We are currently the top 10 most wishlisted game in the world, Heisters. Something that isn't top 10 is my aiming. Rageous Asylum says, Almir, I have wishlisted it, and that's why I salute you. Thank you very much. I'm going down again. Oh, sorry, I shot you in the butt. I'm going down again because I'm reading chat instead of looking at my screen. Can I just see what you're writing? Are we gonna add more maps to Crime Spree? Asks KillerB_995. We haven't announced that, unfortunately. I assume you want more. Secure the weapons. I'm letting my team do all the heavy lifting while I practice my aim and also practice going down. Again. You can call me custody boy, because that's where I am all the time. Not really. Anu says, when Payday 3? This year. I cannot say anything else right now. But it is this year. This is the year of Payday 3. I'm gonna go down again. So is he. Seely is saying, how is the development of Payday 3 coming along? It's going great. The Ogil Van says, ooh, can't wait for Payday 3. Me neither. Really looking forward to launch. It's gonna be good times. Duke Main asks, are you gonna add new heisters in Payday 3? I would assume you would like to see Duke in Payday 3, given your nickname. We haven't announced any new heisters as of now. We've announced the OG4, so Hoxton, James, Dallas, and Wolf. These are the heisters we have announced. I'm gonna go down again. It's the hot dogs heisters. Remind me not to eat hot dogs before stream. We'll have a look at Kebab doing their thing instead. Ooh, with a Kimbo. Look at this. Looking good. Fearless Play says, we have to break Houston out of jail now. Wouldn't that be funny? Wouldn't that be funny if we did a reverse? Some posture check heisters. If in Payday 3 you were to break Houston out of jail instead of Hoxton. Oh, that's hot dog yarn number 4. And maybe Hoxton not being that keen on that idea. Why do we have to break that wank out of jail? Let him rot. That's what he would say probably. Mr. Maple says, Almir, please respond. Who out of the OG clown gang would you rather hang out with? I would probably rather hang out with Hoxton. I think Hoxton is the best guy to take a pint with. What do you think? Yes, Fortec, this is indeed Almir Gaming. Bellybasher77 not making friends with these comments, saying Almir's new naming game, Overkill _ always in custody. How dare you? How dare you? Even though it's a fact, how dare you? Jacob 3K following up with another burn, Payday the custody. Oh, these low blows. No, don't worry about it, Billy Basher. It's all good fun. Almir is just using spectator mode. Yeah, it's intentional. Yeah. I'm back. Guess who's back? Back to go down again. Need help from a friend. Oh, Dad, you deserve to perish. Hitting me in the face like that, like you own it. This is like my safe spot, this little corner here. How we doing, Heisters? Are we progressing? Should we... Are we going? You want to take the driver's seats? Alright then. Yeah, I know, but I didn't want to drive. I have 3 hot dogs in my system. Yeah, don't dog and drive, exactly. Alright, let's go. We're securing the objectives. Already collected. So what's this? I'm scared. Catboy asks, who's my favorite contractor? Top of mind, it has to be the dentist, because I mean Giancarlo Esposito, are you kidding me? Especially like the time we added him. Just after his role had played out in Breaking Bad. Such a beautiful thing to do, I think. Oh, I'm done for. Unless Kabob. They're doing it. Kabob the savior. Kabob the merciful. Yay! I'll follow you, Kabob. I can't do this by myself. Too many hot dogs. So, we can agree that hot dogs makes me slower and toast makes me faster. That's how it works. That's what I call it. Close scope. And now I'm gonna go down again. Not before I throw that. Stick around. Payday the hot dogs, as say in the Flash. Yes, indeed. Thanks, Frog in a Box. Appreciate you. How are we doing? Are we securing it? Are we securing the loot? Because we can't save me. That's for sure. Delicious kebab, says Chatdale. Yes, indeed. Chatdale, you journalist. Any comment on the lost tapes, Almir? No comment. I don't know what you're talking about. Next question. Lord of the Flies. Let's go. I'm going down again. I'm not proving to be that good with this AWP. I'm blaming it on the hot dogs. Jacob 3K says Almir's in a pickle. Yes, I've been. I'm in a jar of pickles, it feels like.
Don't let the kennels mess up that cage.
We got the last one. You got it? Look at me go. Are we heading out? Do we have it?
Can't have too many close calls, friends. Remember what's at stake. Let's get on this again, yeah?
Do we have it? The final one? Take your silence as a yes.
Looks like you got more coppers on the way.
You got it? Frog in a box, you got it? Oh, you had to run.
Only 20 more seconds.
Yeah, let's go. Let's get. Whoa! Bro, jabs. Yeah, well done, heisters. That hour flew on by, didn't it? We're already done for today, heisters. Thank you so much. GG's all around to Frog in a Box, Gabs, and Kabob. I would have loved to continue heisting, but I've got plans for the evening. So I cannot. I mean, you should show personal stats. How dare you? How many times? 13 downs. Ain't that something? Civilians killed 1. Myself. Alright. I will say though, I had 33% hit accuracy. Which is... And I had 33 headshots. So, I don't know why you're hating. Because... Alright, heisters. It's been a beautiful stream. Yet again. On Monday, we are off work here in Sweden. And on Tuesday, Elizabeth and Sebastian will be streaming instead of me. I have other plans come Tuesday. But on Thursday, I will be back. So in a week's time, you will have me streaming again. So on Tuesday, it's going to be heisting with Elizabeth. And on Thursday, it's going to be heisting with Almir. Thank you so much, Gabs, Frog in a Box, and Kebab for joining me this time. And thank you so much, Heisters, for watching. And I wish you a lovely Thursday and a great weekend ahead of you. Take it easy. Stay around for the raid in Twitch, and the rest of you have a good one. Bye.